Lydia knew everyone in town. They knew her too. Grew up together, most of them, in the shadow of the whispering woods. Small towns clung to secrets like children held onto blankets. Hers was a town steeped in the scent of pine and the hush of the sea. Sea on one side, woods on the other, holding the town like a fragile toy. Lydia always felt watched. By the trees, maybe. Or the crows that perched on the weather-beaten roofs. She'd left once, tried the city, its noise and rush. But the quiet called her back. The quiet and the news of her grandmother's passing. The house stood waiting. Now, Lydia stood at the edge of those woods, staring at the house that was now hers. It loomed, dark and silent, waiting. Like the town, it held its secrets close. The house was a testament to time's passage. Shingles curled like forgotten paper, paint peeling like dried tears. Windows, dark eyes watched Lydia approach. Inside, dust lay thick as a shroud. The air, heavy, still, pregnant with the past. Each footstep echoed, pronouncements in the unnerving silence. Sunbeams, hesitant, illuminated dancing dust motes. Grandmother's things remained untouched. A half-finished knitting project rested on a stool, needles frozen mid-stitch. A teacup sat on the table, cold tea staining its porcelain heart, as if she'd just stepped away. Nightfall brought no comfort. The house creaked and groaned, settling into its age. Or perhaps, Lydia thought, it was something else, something stirring in the shadows. The townsfolk, faces etched with years and unspoken things, offered condolences laced with warnings. That house, they'd murmur, eyes darting towards the woods, it ain't right. Old Mrs. Henderson, who claimed to remember things best forgotten, spoke of cold spots and disembodied whispers. Her voice, a raspy whisper, sent chills down Lydia's spine. Your great-great-grandfather, she'd rasped, clutching Lydia's hand with surprising strength, lost at sea. Some say his spirit, it never left. Lydia, initially dismissive, felt a seed of unease bloom in her chest. The house's oppressive atmosphere, the town's hushed whispers, they wove a tapestry of doubt. Was she truly alone? Section 4. The Storm, the Sea, and the Vanishing. A legend remembered. The tale was as old as the town itself. A fisherman, they called him, though no one remembered his name anymore, just the legend. Lost during a storm, his ship swallowed by the raging sea. He'd built the house, they said, for his young wife, pregnant with their only child. He never returned to see them. The storm, they claimed, had taken him. Some whispered of a curse, a deal with the sea, gone wrong, a life for a life. The sea ever hungry, claiming its due. Lydia, researching the town archives, found a faded portrait, a man with kind eyes and a determined jaw, holding a baby wrapped in a woolen blanket. Her great-great-grandfather, the man who haunted her nights. Section 5. Shadows and Sounds. Lydia's Unsettling Welcome. Nights in the house were the worst. The wind howled like a mournful beast, scratching at the windows. Floorboards creaked beneath unseen footsteps. Shadows danced in the corners of her vision. Once, she woke to the distinct sound of a name whispered on the wind. Her name, Lydia. A chill, sharp as ice, pierced her heart. No one was there. She began to notice things. A cup moved slightly on the table, a book left open as if being read. A faint scent of salt and sea air clung to the air, even on the stillest day. The house, she realized, was trying to tell her something. Fear threatened to consume her, but fear, she knew, was a powerful motivator. She wouldn't be driven away. She would uncover the truth, whatever it may be.